There was quite a moment inside a courtroom in Fall River, Massachusetts today where Aaron Hernandez is being tried for murder. This woman is the mother of the dead man. This is the murder victim's mother, Ursula Ward, and she is on the stand testifying live as we speak. But, and this is a very big caveat, the judge needed to have a word with Ms. Ward before any testimony could get underway, before she had a chance to say anything to this jury. Have a look.
You are going to be recalled in a moment or two. It's very, very important. I understand that this is very emotional for you, but it's very important that you manage during this time you are testifying to retain control of your emotions and not to cry while you're looking at any photo that may be shown to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That is heartbreaking. That is a mother who lost her son to murder. That's a mother who has already twice had to walk out of that courtroom just during openings and testimony when images of her son's dead body were broadcast to the court and over the television airwaves. Joining me now to talk about this morning's testimony is Miguel Marquez. I have heard that admonition before. I have heard it several times, and every time I hear it, I still can't believe it, that someone has to tell a mother, you're not allowed to cry. But Miguel, how has she been managing through her testimony?
Well, it was an extraordinary moment for them to bring out the photo of the murder victim, Odin Lloyd, show it to her before the jury got in the room. She was forced to identify his body. She looked down and could barely bring herself to look at the prosecutor as he did. The judge, when he excused her, is the sound that you played there. And then both the defense and the prosecutor fought for quite some time before the jury was brought in over whether or not that picture would be used in court. So far, she is answering questions, just establishing the facts, who she is, where she's from, what's her relationship to Odin Lloyd, and how they got to be here in the U.S. It is going to be a tough day for her. As you mentioned, she has had a tough time all the way along so far, and we expect that she is going to have a hard time holding back emotions in this court, much as the girlfriend of Odin Lloyd did when she got off the stand earlier today, Ashley.
And that's Shania Jenkins, and if people don't know this, it's an amazing story. Shania Jenkins, who was dating Odin Lloyd, she's on the screen now. This is from her prior testimony today. Her sister is engaged to the defendant in this courtroom and sitting over on his side, and there she is, Shania Jenkins. It's a remarkable tale, and it looks as though they will effectively testify against one another, and it's sort of the highest drama that you can see.
This case has split this family. It has split these two sisters. Shiana's talking about how they were very, very close before this, and now that they are very far apart, they sit on separate sides of the courtroom when they are in there. Basically, her testimony was trying to establish just how close a relationship Aaron Hernandez had to Odin Lloyd. It wasn't clear that either side came off very well on that testimony.
And just quickly, isn't she effectively pointing the finger? We just saw her pointing over and identifying what seemed either to be the defendant or his fiance. But isn't she saying, I think I saw my sister getting rid of the murder weapon? Effectively, is that what she's saying?
It is not clear. The prosecution basically is saying that she saw her with that she saw her sister taking out a black plastic bag. What was in that bag, they didn't get to. The defense basically saying it could have been anything. Ashley.
All right, Miguel Marquez reporting live for us at a pretty dramatic trial in Fall River, Massachusetts.